Hi everyone, this is yoga for low back pain and release. It can be really good if you're feeling any pain or tightness in your low back, or if you're someone who spends a lot of time sitting. This practice will focus on leg and hip flexibility, as well as a bit of core work to help us feel less pain and tightness in our low backs. If you spend a lot of time sitting, this can shorten your hip flexors. That will change the alignment of your pelvis and can lead to some low back pain, and I've dealt with this a lot in the past. And so these are some poses that I do to help my own low back pain. So start laying on your back, close your eyes, start to bring your awareness to your breath and to your body. Inhale your right knee to your chest, and then extend it up, grab onto wherever you can, the back of your calf or maybe the back of your thigh, or you can reach up and grab onto your big toe. Pressing your left thigh bone down towards the mat, breathing into the back of your right leg. Reach up and grab your toe if you can, and then extend your leg out to the right side, keeping both hip bones on the mat and extending your left arm out to the left side. Breathing into the inner right thigh here. Inhale your leg back up, hug your knee into your chest, and then using your left hand, guide your right leg across your body over to the left, coming towards your left shoulder. Inhale your leg back to center, hug your knee into your chest, and then extend it out long. Inhale your left knee into your chest, and then extend it up and grab onto the back of your thigh or your calf or your big toe, pressing your right thigh bone down towards the mat. And grab hold of your big toe if you can, and extend your left leg out to the left, keeping both sit bones on the mat, both butt cheeks on the mat. Breathe into your left inner thigh here. Your leg doesn't have to come all the way down to the ground or to the mat. Inhale to bring your leg back to center, hug your knee into your chest, and then guide your left knee across to the right side of your body, towards your right shoulder. Try and keep both shoulder blades on the mat here. Inhale back to center, hug your knee into your chest, and then place your hands on the backs of your thighs, start to roll along your spine. Rock and roll over your legs. Come to a tabletop position on your hands and knees. Inhale, drop your belly for cow pose, look forward, and exhale, round your spine for cat, drop your head. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat, really press into your hands here. Inhale, cow. Look forward. Exhale, cat. Warming up the spine here. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to a neutral spine. Come down onto your forearms and extend your legs out for a forearm plank. Doing a little bit of core work here because having a strong core helps support our lower back as well, helps keep it healthy and pain-free. Keep breathing in this forearm plank. and then release down to the mat for Sphinx pose. So pressing your forearms into the mat, elbows underneath your shoulders, looking forward, relax your glutes here. And come back to a tabletop and lift your hips. Press them back for downward facing dog. You can bend one knee and then the other, working into the backs of your legs. Press your chest towards your thighs. Press your sit bones up and back. You can have a slight bend in your knees, especially if you have tight hamstrings. You want to have a long spine. On your next inhale, step your right foot forward. Place your left knee down on the mat for a low lunge. You can keep your fingertips on the mat looking forward, or you can bring them to your right thigh, or you can bring them up to the sky for a low crescent lunge. Sink your hips down towards the mat, opening up the left hip flexor. If you're reaching up to the sky, you can start to reach up and back, channeling a back bend for a bit deeper stretch here. Keep breathing through your nose. And bring your left hand to your right thigh. Reach back with your right hand, grab hold of your left foot for a low lunge quad stretch. Breathe into your left quad, sinking your hips down and forward for a deeper stretch. And release the left foot and come for a twist. So tucking your left elbow on the outside of your right knee, lifting your left knee off the ground. High lunge prayer twist. Hands at heart center. Look over your right shoulder. Nice and strong through the left leg. And release your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot up and back, three-legged dog. And exhale to release it down for downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot up to the sky and exhale to bring it forward. Setting your right knee down on the mat now for a low lunge. Again, keeping your hands where you want them on the mat, on your left thigh, or up to the sky for a low crescent lunge. Starting to channel a back bend if you'd like, reaching up and back. It just intensifies the stretch, but it's up to you, completely necessary, your practice where you want your hands to be. Breathing into the right hip flexor, and then bringing your right hand to your left thigh, reaching back with your left hand, grabbing hold of your right foot for a quad stretch. Breathing into the right quad. And releasing the right foot. Bring your hands to heart center and tucking your right elbow on the outside of your left knee, lifting your right knee for a high lunge prayer twist, looking over your right shoulder. Make sure your prayer is at heart center, not at your shoulder. Or you need to press into your hands more, bring it to the center of your chest. Exhale to release your hands down to the mat. Step your left foot up and back, three-legged dog, and exhale down for downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands for a forward fold. And then inhale to rise all the way up, reach up to the sky. Exhale, open your arms like goalposts. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, open your arms, pressing your hips forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open arms. Inhale, reach up, and exhale your hands through heart center all the way down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank, and then to downward facing dog. Walk your feet back up to your hands, and then go ahead and cross them. Come to sit, and then come to boat pose, balancing on your sit bones with your shins parallel to the mat. Your hands can be next to your shins. You can also grab onto the backs of your thighs or reach your arms up to the sky. Broaden your chest, make sure it's nice and lifted, not drooping here. And then release to a cross-legged position. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bend your right knee and place your right foot on the outside of your left leg. And then swing your left foot around. So both of the soles of your feet should be pointing out. We're coming to Gomukhasana pose, shoelace pose. One knee, the top knee is on top of the bottom knee, knees on top of each other. And then stay here, you can hold on to your feet. You can also fold forward over your legs for sort of a different stretch. Try and relax here, relax your sit bones down to the mat. Really nice hip opening stretch, hip opening pose. And my teacher in India said that the most important part of this pose is a smile. And unwind your feet out in front of you and come to the other side, bending your left knee, placing it on top, sole of your left foot outside of your right, with both the soles of your feet pointing out. Knees on top of each other. And then again, you can grab onto your feet and stay nice and lifted, broad through the chest, or you can fold forward over top of your legs. Go ahead and unwind. This time cross your legs and then roll over your crossed legs to come to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up, three-legged dog, and then exhale to bring it through for pigeon, bringing your right knee behind your right hand, right foot behind your left hand. Inhale to broaden your chest, lengthen your spine, and then exhale to fold forward over your right leg. Flex your right foot to protect your right knee here. And if you have any knee pain, your right shin doesn't necessarily have to be parallel to a line drawn between your hands. If it really hurts your knee, you can move it back so your shin is more diagonal. But really relax your upper body over your leg here. Relax into this pose. Inhale to walk your hands back and bring your right leg back for three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left foot, three-legged dog, and exhale to bring it through for pigeon. Inhale to lift your chest and exhale to fold forward over your left leg. Sending your breath to your left hip, outer hip, and glute. Nice, long, steady breaths. Inhale to walk your hands back And then lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale to release it, downward facing dog. Inhale to walk or step your feet between your hands, cross your legs, come to lay down on your back. A couple more poses here. Bring your feet towards your bum and lift your hips for bridge pose, interlacing your fingers underneath your body to bring your shoulder blades together to open up your chest a little more. Really press those hips up towards the sky. Another stretch for the hip flexors. And exhale, slowly release your hips down to the mat. Inhale your knees into your chest, hug them in, and then grab onto the outsides of your feet for happy baby, pulling your feet down towards your armpits. You can rock your baby from side to side, or straighten one leg and then the other. And then exhale to release your legs out long for Shavasana. Get nice and comfortable, palms facing up here, eyes closed. Feel the ground supporting you. And stay here in this Shavasana as long as you would like, at least a few minutes. And I'll leave you here. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for joining.